What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about AMC. I want to give you a good breakdown of what the data points are all saying. Based on the sell-off that did happen, the technicals are holding up very well. So I want to give you a good breakdown of potentially where things might be going, especially as well, the shareholder meeting is tomorrow. So that might definitely bring something positive. So I'm going to go over all the stuff you need to know. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get right to it. So today it did hit a low of $5.24. It did stay exactly on that 50-day moving average. So like I said, it did bounce back fairly well. Looking at the intraday chart though, it did have a little bit more of a sell-off first thing with the broader fear, and that was largely because of shorts. So as of right now, shorts are increasing 1.57 million shares, 122.52 million shares is overall being shorted. 253.32% is the cost to borrow, and that is the average. That is crazy high. The cost to borrow max is 286, and once again you kind of see some proof of manipulation. So there is a broker out there physically paying people to short AMC, and so that is 1.24% what they're paying. So kind of effed up if you want to consider it that way. It is still on the threshold list, but unfortunately I don't really expect much to happen on that because of course it would have happened by now, unfortunately. But 23.73% is the short interest, which is a percentage of the free float. But like I said, it is starting to rally back with the broader economy, largely because of most likely this. So there was a twofold event. Of course, they did give kind of relief to the whole Silicon Valley Bank and also the other regional banks as well. So they're guaranteeing all of the actual money that's been in it. So definitely saving a lot of companies a lot of money and potentially a big domino effect. And it does look like the Feds might be kind of staying silent or not raising rates, because I think it was initially going to be 50 basis points because of the economic fears and conditions. They were going to raise it to only 0.25 or 25 basis points, but it looks like they're going to be hitting a pause button. So this is giving the green light for a lot of good growth stocks and squeeze plays such as AMC to run very hard. And especially tomorrow is going to be their actual shareholder meeting. So if you guys want this, I can live stream this if you guys are interested. So let me know in the comments below if you would like this live streamed. But there's three things that's going to be proposed. One of which is just to raise the current outstanding shares from 524 million to 550, so not that big of a difference. Proposal number two is doing a reverse split, so a 10-to-1 I do believe. And proposal number three is just for extension purposes, so in reality not really that important. Number one and two are more so the ones that you need to watch for. But like I said, when it comes down to it, a lot of people seem to be very much thinking AMC is always a joke, just a meme stock. But if you think about it and look here, overall year to date, AMC is up roughly about 32% versus the S&P 500 is flat. So yeah, in reality, over the last week, AMC has gone down about 18%, but in reality, it's doing fairly well. So again, you just have to put that in perspective, bigger picture. But like I said, because of the whole US government guaranteeing the whole Silicon Valley Bank, I think in general, that's going to give the market a good reassurance. Of course, tomorrow as well, CPI is coming out that could disrupt things, but if very positive, then once again, I think you'll get the green light for a very good rally. And as far as options activity, you do see a little bit more call options being purchased, but for the most part, it is a little bit more mixed. So currently $6.22 million worth of put premiums today, 2.52 million for call premiums. So clearly, I think they are betting more so on CPI rather than AMC. But once again, I am not a financial advisor, so you guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. But like I said, based on the technicals, it actually holding that 50-day support level is actually a very big deal. And generally speaking, looking at two indicators that I like to look at, momentum. Number of retail investors have just been getting out, so maybe they're very much fearful about the broader economy. Stochastic is at 15, very much oversold, but there is a deviation, so red line above the black, showing a little bit more of a bearish sentiment is kind of ingrained right now. But of course, with it being at 15 and very oversold, with a good piece of news, whether it just be because of CPI or potentially the shareholder meeting, then in reality, it could go very, very high, very fast. Because of course, behind the scenes, AMC does have everything it takes and what is needed for a very good squeeze. The only thing that is missing right now is a catalyst, a surprise catalyst more specifically. But once again, let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below and potentially where you see things going in the short term for AMC? Are you a big fan of AMC? Where are you buying things? So forth. So once again, let me know your thoughts on that as well, if you would want me to live stream the actual shareholder meeting as well. And also on a side note, if you do like, for instance, Seeking Alpha and a lot of this information, definitely you can take advantage of a 7-day free trial, link in the description below, and also I'll put it in the comments. Take advantage of it. It's a pretty good deal. It does have a lot of good analysis, news, and all the stuff that you need to know compiled in one spot. So like I said, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And with that said, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on AMC.